I'll start recording because I always forget that.
Recording in progress.
Hi, welcome to episode 95 of the Spivey Special Podcast. We're
Whoa,
getting close to
getting
100, Troy. We're
wild.
getting
Yeah,
real close to 100.
we're like five away.
We are very, very close. Should
Dusting
be a
off a
good
little
time.
rust tonight. Dusting off a little rust. We had a nice little winter break. Recharged the batteries. Work, and now we're ready to watch the Kings take on the Hawks tonight at home. No Trae Young. Love it. Down 9 after 1. Fighting back.
Should be a good time. Cut it to 2. I like what I've seen so far. A little too much Buddy for me, but I guess we need the scoring. It was a very brutal first quarter for scoring until like the very end of the quarter. They started kicking in.
Yeah, Buddy's been taking a lot of shots, but I mean, I guess like you said, especially with that lineup we had on the court with Tristan Thompson and Mo Harkless, and yikes. I mean, we could have been in that lineup.
Harrison Barnes is severely overmatched with whoever they put out there. He's losing his guys on defense. You know how I feel about him and his plus minus. It's showing so far tonight.
You love Harrison Barnes.
I
But
love a good plus minus.
I like so far the insertion more in the last few games, especially of Bagley in the starting lineup. I like that. I think he's one of our better players. He should be getting the minutes. Gets one there at the line, make it a 1-point game with 7:10 left in the second. So Kings are hanging around. I got Kings plus 2.5 earlier in the day. I think that was when Trae was still questionable. So I don't know what the line flop to in the game actually started. So I got Kings plus 2.5, but I don't think we're going to get to the over. We need to get to 235. So might be struggling with that. We'll see. It's been 5 minutes and the Hawks haven't scored in the second quarter, so that doesn't usually help with the over.
Definitely not. Loka, thank you for joining us tonight. We haven't seen you in forever. Memes is on tonight.
Loca in the
We
house,
got a big night
memes.
tonight.
It is a packed house. We are sold out crowd. Fox with the little bunny in the lane. I mean, that's Holmes' shot, but Holmes is out. It's a little tribute. With the clang clang goes the trolley. Again, we're 5.5 minutes now into the second, and the Hawks have yet to score, which I am all about. And then we got a turnover by the Hawks. The defense is just. So I was listening to 1140 on the way home from work today, and I'm not sure if normally it's a local show. It might have been like half local, half like Bay. But they were blowing the Kings perimeter defense up, saying that it was way too easy. I think Barnes for 3. Oh, he made one. There you go. Plus 3 on that shot, Zach. Suck it. So Kings are up
I think he
3 with
still lost
6-12.
one somehow. He found a way.
Yeah, tough loss last night. I think the Lakers had 62 points in the paint or something like that. Something ridiculous. They scored 37 points in the fourth quarter. Just kind of really took us out of it. So that loss there last night puts us to 16-23. I think we're still the 10 seed by half a game, depending on how the games finished up today. I didn't see the other scores before we started. We're 1-1 in the new year, which is kind of cool. Kings up 3, 6:02 left in the second still. December, we ended up in 15 games. We were 7-8. So that's not awful. I mean, for the Kings 500, I mean, that would be really nice.
Yeah, I like the way it's going right now. I have a feeling the Hawks will make another basket though. I don't think this trend is gonna hold up for the length of the game. So we'll see what
I,
the Kings can do here.
I just also too, if you guys have a Facebook or Instagram, go ahead and go over to say it. I can't say it. Connectable podcast and vote for us. This is a 5-vote game right now with an hour and 9 minutes left. So we
Oh,
have a
they're cutting it
5-vote
in. We had a big lead
lead.
early.
Yeah, we had a big, I think it was a 15-vote lead earlier. So now it's down to 5 with an hour 9. I mean, if we lose, we lose. I mean, we're playing the 1 seed, but us as Spivies, we hate to lose. So also while you're over there, go ahead and follow their page and listen. Go ahead and take a listen to their pod. They do a really good job over there, Josh and Deb. So
They have
head
a
on
very
over
good
there.
episode with the Spivey Special podcast.
Yeah,
That's what you're voting for. So you should listen
I
to
would
that one
say
first.
guest of the year personally, but I mean, we're biased.
Absolutely. Look, we took a couple weeks off. We both work very hectic jobs during December, so we decided to take a couple weeks off, come back in January. We're going to go hard, try to do 7 shows in the next month.
I mean, if we have time with all the time we spend in the gym, we'll see if we can get these 7 shows in.
By gym, he
Uh,
means Jim Boy's Tacos.
yeah, 6 packs for days. Hawks actually did score this quarter. They actually got 2 in a row. So Hawks up by 1. We got 5:20 left here in the second. We got the score down in the lower right. If you guys can see it, we're trying a new app. So if the score's being funky, go ahead and just say something down in the comments, and we'll do our best to fix it for those guys not watching the game but following along on the game cast.
Yeah, if the score doesn't look like it's updating, please let me know because I will not notice until way too late.
But
But so
also
far,
the
so
way
good.
the way these two teams are playing offense too, it might be stuck for a while. So I think it was like a minute and a half. The score was the same in this game.
Keep an eye on that time left in the second quarter number, and we'll make sure that one keeps moving. It does look like
Yeah,
it's
so
updating.
so Bagley with another foul. The Hawks going to the line, get the first, up 2 with 5 left. So the drink I'm going with tonight, Zach, I've got pineapple sky vodka with 2. I think it was, I don't remember what flavor, but 2 Capri Suns tonight is what I'm going with. So Capri Suns and pineapple sky vodka.
That's how you know it's good.
It's called the preschooler.
The preschooler.
Yeah. It's really good if you put an orange wedge in it. It's a halftime type drink.
I'm just going diet dude just to stay awake. Got to make it through the pod.
Yeah, and the diet shows. I'm
Yep.
really appreciate you doing it. It's the new year, you got to cut those calories somewhere, right?
Yeah, if the Hawks going to run, I might pour a little Burnett's in there. I have some in the freezer. I might go get it here in a minute. I might make Heather go get it for me.
That's smart. I mean, that's a bold strategy, but I mean, sometimes it works out. Hawks with a 3, short again. So Hawks up 1 with 4:24 left here in the second. It's been a pretty good game so far. Defense is good. A lot of short shots. I think the Kings, especially on the second night of a back-to-back, badly with a miss. Jones has been really good since he's really started to get his run. Oh, yeah, there's our guy. Old Harrison Barnes with a step back 3 of the hand in his face with 12 left on the clock. That's what they draw up
It's
in the
always good when
timeout.
your shooter misses to the left or right. That's what you want from a 3-point shooter. Not short or
Yeah,
long, but to the
yeah,
left or right.
that had no chance. Good defense again there by the Kings. Finish it up with a
Just get
rebound
the
by
ball to
Bagley.
Halliburton. This offense has looked so good when he's in there. Did you see the? It was like in the first quarter he had that step back 3.
Yeah, it was, I think, the start of the second.
He started his little run towards the key, and everyone panicked that he was going to throw that lob.
Yeah, everything's short right now for the Kings. Halliburton with a great steal in transition there. Hawks still up 1. That's a very poor pass there. I do like
Steal
the
into another turnover. That's pretty good.
into a 3, so that's even better. So Kings down 4. Hawks are without their, I would say, 2 best players. I think their center's out too.
Capella's playing. He was playing earlier.
Who's that other? Maybe he's a power forward, Hunter or something.
Yeah, he's out.
So they're all COVID-y, hurt. We're just missing Holmes.
We need Holmes though. We need everyone.
Yeah.
Trying.
We've talked about this. When you're an average team and you're missing one of your main parts, you're in trouble. But second night of the back-to-back, a lot of their shots look short. They look tired. I think they just got to get to the rim a little bit, So right now, very top heavy in the West here. Golden State. Again, this was before the games today. Golden State's in first at 29-7. Suns at 29-8. Jazz at 27-10, and the Grizzlies, which shocked me when I saw this, 11 games over at 25-14. So those top 4 are pretty heavy.
The Grizz were
And then the
10-2 with Jaw out. They are good.
Yeah, good coach. Nuggets and Mavs, they're down at the 5-6 spot, which is pretty wild. Then the Lakers and the Clippers are then at the 7-8. Minnesota's at the 9, and then we're sitting at the 10 right
Me when
now.
I saw
So
this, 11 games over at 25-14. So
currently,
those top
like I
four.
said, before the game started tonight, we're at the 10 seed by I think it was a half a game. I'm 3 games out of 7th and 3.5 games out of 5th. So I mean, it's all right there for us. Unfortunately, we're just not a good basketball team, so that really hurts to climb the standings, I would say.
We're just waiting for February 12th, Trade deadline. This team has got to change, like wholesale. This is not a one player fix. This is a shut it all down
So are they
fire
doing?
sale.
I
It has
can't
to be.
recall. Are they doing the whole 82 this year? Or is it 72 or 62, or is
It's a
there
full
COVID
80. It's a
rules?
full 82.
Got it. Full 82, they like to call it. So we're not even halfway home.
Nope. We got Clay coming back on Sunday, which will be very exciting.
Yeah, they
I
don't
don't know
even
what
need
time
them.
that game is. We might need to live stream that game. That'd be fun.
Sunday's kind of a big day though with football, which we'll talk about at halftime here.
Oh,
All the
I'll
playoff
also be at
races.
Disneyland, so that probably won't work out very well.
It's gonna be awkward, but I mean, there's a lot of long lines. So if you get stuck in one, we can just do
I'll pull up my phone and we'll just do Twitch right from my phone.
perfect. Yeah, so luckily Trae Young's not playing on Monday. He was in a loss. Hawks are actually 1-4 in their last 5 games. They're 16-20. They're currently 12th in the East. Trae Young went, as you can see if you're watching the game, went for 56 on Monday night in a loss to the Blazers, which that was a high-scoring game. If you bet the over in that one, you're very happy. Trae almost got it himself. But Trae Young, 28.4 points per game, and he's 90.2 from the free throw line, which is pretty impressive, I would say. Great play out of the timeout. Foxy with a little two-ski. Makes it a 2-point game with 2:52 left in the second. Like what I'm
We
seeing.
are watching from our phone, so we're going to be a little bit behind the score that is showing on the screen. So heads up, Troy. The Hawks are going to score 2 points right here.
Oh, boy. Way to blow it. Can you
I'm
not
just
look at
pimping
that
it.
then?
Pimping it.
Well, that had no chance at stopping, so glad I knew. Don't be pimping anymore, though.
Just the one.
Ooh, Bagley just got stuck. Yeah, so the Kings offensively a little interesting tonight. Harrison with an
Some of
easy.
the rotations make sense. Some of them don't. Not a huge fan of Mitchell Halliburton. It just doesn't really. It doesn't flow that great.
Yeah, I think it's one of those second nights at the back of the back. You're just trying to find out who's got legs, who's got anything tonight. It kind of looks flat so far. Oh, Bagley. And then just gets it on the other end. Right. Ugh. So the Hawks were the 2 best players, up by 7 on the Kings. But if you want to look at a positive, Kings are right now +2 this quarter. So 14-4 run by the Hawks there in the last 4 minutes after scoring 0 points. Buddy's just locked in with another brick. Gosh, they keep. I can't stand Buddy in his shot selection personally. I thought that was a decent shot, but lately he's just been forcing it. Okay, we're no longer +2 in the second. Back down
Little
9.
little Bagley dunk. That's
Okay,
about
that
all he's
looked
got
like
though.
it might have been hanging, but we'll take it.
He's
A
gonna
lot of
do.
game.
I'm sure he'll do like a matador defense on the other side. He'll do that weird thing where he bends the hip at a 90-degree angle. He doesn't move his feet, and the guy just goes right around him.
I like when he gets beat and then he fouls him, but not hard enough to stop him from making the shot.
That's the buddy defense.
Yeah, maybe we could do that. Just slap him on the wrist, then he won't even feel it. Nice little tipski.
Little and one for Buddy buckets. Now we're going.
Man,
We're going.
I gotta live it up a little bit. You're like 3 seconds ahead of me.
I got a new phone, so my live is like actually live. But it's still behind the actual score that we're getting from Fox Sports.
Bogus.
You and your little peasant phone over there, you're going to be a little behind.
I need to get a new phone. That is for sure. The Spider-Man in the background. Maybe I can just get a bubble to put it in so I don't break it as soon as I buy a new one.
Be a good idea.
But I'm kind of used to it now. You know where the certain lines are, help you hide some scores. And so Kings cut it to 4, 5-0 run there in the last little bit of time. I don't get how that's not like a travel. That's like 17 steps there.
A lot of pivots. Try.
Look at this. 1, 2, 3. I guess I don't even know the rules anymore. He walked all the way. That was all the way through Euro step. No way. Bagley with 3 fouls. He is so good at making sure his fouls count.
Ooh, Troy, the Bucks waived DeMarcus Cousins to clear up a roster spot for the trade deadline. Could we get Boogie?
No, we can't. If we
could
do,
get Boogie.
if we do, we riot. We riot in the streets.
We'll let him play. We'll let him play the wing. He can be our small forward. It'll be perfect.
They would do it. They would do it. So down 7. Look, guys, we're going to go for a little 2-for-1 here. And by 2-for-1, we're going to see how many times we can turn it over. Mitchell's shot's been a little short tonight. He might be a little tired. I think him having to...
He's not that great of a shooter.
His first game back, he was really good. Was making everything. I think he's kind of... Like you said, though, I mean, we scored 45 points. That's not great.
You know what I haven't noticed? I haven't seen him be like the full lockdown guy like he was.
Well, he's been locking down Lou Williams tonight. Pretty good, actually. That has to be 2. Wow. Capella's just swatting everything tonight.
Yeah, he's pretty good. That looked like it hit glass first.
Absolutely. Can you review that?
Maybe because they're in timeout, they can just do it automatically.
It's halftime, baby.
Yeah, they got plenty of time to do it now.
Down 9.
Down 9.5. Not a great start. Not a great start.
You give up 19 points in the second quarter, and you score 19 points yourself. Gosh, you finally played defense. All right, so we're at halftime. Let's talk a little football, shall we?
Crazy week of football.
We got a guy taking off his pads and just quitting mid-game. But although you sent me that Twitter thing that he's saying that he was cut, so that's why he ran off.
He's saying he has a bad ankle. They made him play anyway. He heard it more during the game. He came out and told him he couldn't go back in because his ankle hurt. And the guy did like a Macho Man Randy Savage
coming off the top
cut,
rope. Yeah.
and said that he was no longer on the team. So he just took off his
You're
pads
done,
and left.
I think is what he's... Yeah, he said you're done. It's one of those things like it's a he said, she said. I mean, there's obviously 2 sides of every story. It's easy to make Brown look like a fool because of the way he's acted over his entire career. So we'll see how it comes out. I mean, obviously, there's got to be a medical something. Like maybe he has some injury that's bad in his ankle.
Could be. He's been out. Loca, we would like to thank your Browns for letting Ben just get one last win at home.
It's very
We would like to
sweet.
thank Baker for throwing the interception right at the end of the game so they could do the kneel down too. That was pretty good.
He was just really thinking. So that game was like the ugliest game I think I've seen in quite some time.
It was
And
that good.
they scored 20 points in the fourth to hit the over. I think there's 2 touchdowns in like 40 seconds or something like that.
Yeah, they shouldn't have given away that one at the end.
Harris shouldn't have scored. That's messed up. That won a lot of fantasy championships. Kevin in our league, not that play, but Najee needed to get 26 for him to lose, and career high in yards.
He looked good, and he had that FU touchdown at the end just to kind of ice it.
Now, I was just curious. like, what were the Steelers doing on some of those possessions? Like, they had 1st and goal from the 4. Najee just absolutely eating, and they threw it 3 times and kicked a field goal.
Troy, you don't watch a lot of Steelers football. That's basically what they do. They
I just don't like it. Najee
they
was just
throw the 1 yard slant. They throw the screen pass. They'll run on 2nd and long. They'll get to 3rd and short, and they'll throw a 45-yard bomb, and Ben will miss the guy by 3 or 4 yards. It's not good. It's been bad. But
it's just the thing
luckily,
that
at least we have T.J. Watt, and T.J. Watt is gonna break the sack record next week.
I don't know if I count it.
He missed 2 games. He's gonna play.
I
He's gonna play 15 games. He's gonna play
still don't
one less
count it.
game than Strahan, and he's gonna beat him.
I still don't count it.
Who's he gonna be sacking next week, Troy? Who's on the Ravens?
I don't know. I'll see which string they bring out. That's what's so frustrating. The Ravens were actually playing really good, and then, well, just like with all teams, COVID and then injuries, and like it's whoever can stay the healthiest. Interesting thing to me
It's like
is
an asterisk year for me. The whole thing. I'm just like I'm not locked in because of the COVID and the.
well, didn't they change the rules? Where it's like you're out 6 hours now if you got COVID because we ain't missing no playoff games.
You're vaccinated, so blink
You're
twice
good.
if you don't have COVID. All right, you're back in.
So a few other things. Henry coming back
Yeah,
for the playoffs. Possibly if they needed him, he was going to come back this week, but it looks like most likely they'll probably hold him out because if they can hold off the Texans, you know what I mean, this week, they'll
the
be the 1
Texans
seed.
been playing like they're just like getting hate wins here at the end of the season. I love it.
Yeah.
They're going all out.
They don't want any draft capital at all.
They're just interviewing to be on some other team next year. They know they're not coming back to the Texans.
They beat the Chargers with 22 people on the COVID list. We'll love it.
So good.
So Henry will be back. What do you think? What are your thoughts on this Monday night?
Loco, my team's the Steelers.
Monday night playoff game. Did you hear this?
I did not hear about a Monday night playoff game. What is that about?
So wild card weekend, right? So next weekend.
Are they flexing it for like COVID reasons just in case?
No, so it's 2 games on Saturday, 3 games on Sunday, 1 game on Monday this year.
That's too many. But
I
guess
hate
when
it.
you have the extra game, you gotta.
You go 3-3. There's no reason, because now there's be a team with an extra day of rest.
Yeah, that doesn't
And
make
then-
any sense to me.
And then even more weird is they're having 2 games this weekend on Saturday. So the Chiefs play on Saturday, then they get an extra day of rest before their playoff game.
They're just trying to make as much money as they can by getting as many nationally televised games as they possibly can.
Yeah, I guess after last year, they're trying to probably recoup a little.
They got to get all the money as they can, and they probably, I would guess, they want the flexibility to, hey, we already have these games on Monday planned. We can flex this Saturday game back to Monday because
We could put 2 on Monday, I guess.
Yeah. Patrick Mahomes got COVID, so we need 2 days to make sure he can play, or whatever it ends up being.
So let's take a look at the playoff picture real quick before this Kings game starts back up. If you guys are just joining us, we're the Spivey Special Podcast. We talk Kings football in all the sports except badminton. That's the one we would just pass on. We just aren't as
Only during the
into it as
Summer
we
Olympics.
used to be.
2 years from now, we'll be all over it.
So the playoff picture right now, Titans, they will lock in the 1 seed with a win against the Texans. Chiefs will lock in the 2 seed with a win over the Broncos. Bengals are the 3. They're going to be playing the Browns this week. A lot of things can move around there.
No
Bengals
Baker
and
for the
Bills.
Browns, so they'll probably lock that in.
No Mixon or Burrow possibly. They both have COVID, so
That's also not good.
no. So COVID-y everywhere.
I think Jamar
Bills,
Chase could catch a ball from himself, though. I think they might have to try that out.
I'd watch it.
He just kind of throws back, and Uncle Rico's it up into the air, and then he runs down there and catches it.
So all the teams actually in the top 7 all have kind of cupcake games. The Bills play the Jets. Bengals play the Browns. Pats against the Dolphins, which I guess Dolphins, they're no longer a chance to get in it, but they're a decent team. Colts play the Jags, and the Chargers play the Raiders. There's a chance for the Raiders to get in if they win against the
control their
Chargers.
destiny. They both control their destiny, I believe.
No, the Raiders need to win. Oh, they can get in with a win or a Colts loss.
Yeah.
Which is weird. I don't know. That's what I have down because I think they have the same record as the Colts. And it's a 3-way tiebreaker right now. Anyway, so Pittsburgh can get in. 8% chance that they get in. There can't be a tie in the Chargers-Raiders game, and the Colts have to lose, and they have to win.
The Colts are favorited by 15.5 points.
Yeah. They had a bad loss last week, though, too. They lost to... I guess it wasn't a bad loss to the Raiders, so... the Ravens
Jonathan
can get
Lopez with a follow on Facebook. Thank you.
The Ravens also could get in. 4% chance, pretty easy. They just need losses from the Colts, Browns, Chargers, and Dolphins, and they will be in.
That's not going to happen.
And then on the other side, we got the NFC locked up. All teams but one. Packer going to be the 1 seed. They got the Lions. Rams, Niners. Rams are most likely going to be the 2, but it could flip-flop if they lose and the Bucks win. Bucks are the 3 at 12-4. They got the Panthers. Cowboys are 11-5 against the Eagles. Cards are the 5 seed at 11-5. They play the Seahawks. Niners are 9-7 and Eagles are 9-7. The Saints have a 40% chance at getting in. They have to win, and the Niners have to lose. The Eagles, even though they're the 7 seed right now, have already locked up a playoff spot. So there's only one playoff spot. The Niners are the Saints in the NFC.
Then the Niners win and they're in?
Yes. Or a Saints loss. I don't know who the Saints play. I don't have that written down, but it's got to be someone in their division. It's not the Bucks or Panthers, so it would be...
the Falcons.
They play the Falcons. So a lot going on, a lot playing for it.
We are going to have a very fun week next week. I cannot wait for playoff football. Rams might get Cam Akers back. That would be big.
That'd be interesting.
Probably wouldn't be till the first round of the playoffs. They brought him back 3 weeks early so he can get some sort of like year accrual towards his pension or something like that. Something really cool. Which, during COVID times, that's crazy to just take up a roster spot like that. But it'd be pretty cool if they got him back. That's a big difference for the Rams if they had Cam Akers.
So if the playoffs started today, there'd be some interesting matchups I'd love to see. Chiefs against the Chargers.
Love it.
Bills, Pats.
Oh, yeah. We need a 3-peat of that.
And then we'd have Rams, Eagles, which would be interesting. Cowboys, Cards again. That'd be a good one. And Bucks, Niners. I think the Bucks would run train on the Niners, but the Bucks haven't been looking that great of late.
You know
so
who beats
we'll
the
see.
Bucks? It seems they can get there with the front four, and I think the Niners can do that.
But like I said, that's if everything stayed the same, which the NFL this year has anything to say about it. It won't.
No,
This is the first time I think I ever remember a 1 seed being 11-5 in the AFC there.
That's pretty crazy.
It's usually like 2 or 3 losses like over the other side.
The Animal 916 is joining us.
Finally.
Wait, isn't it
So
Wednesday? Why aren't you streaming tonight?
Hey, so Tyler, who are you hoping for? Who are you hoping for in the first round of the playoffs? Hopefully you get there, which I think you will.
Well, they're in, so Cowboys Philly, that would be a fantastic first round of the playoffs.
I don't know who wins that, to be honest with you. The Cowboys haven't been looking great.
I think it would crush Tyler's soul if Philly beat them.
I wouldn't say the next podcast Fly Eagle Fly. I promise you that. I would not do that. As a guy who doesn't like the Eagles very much.
Historically, Troy would say Fly Eagles Fly.
regardless.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that'd be an interesting matchup. The Eagles actually have been playing really well. I think they won 5 of 6 or something like that to make their run to make it to the playoffs. They are very bad offensively. I think if you take Hurts away.
Tyler said he'd go 0 dark 30 if Philly beat him. Oh boy. All right, we're coming up towards the end of halftime here. Kings need to go on a run. They're ice cold right now. 45 points in the first half. Troy, the over's not looking good right now.
Yeah, so we're currently at, what is it, 99?
99.
So we just need 136 in the second, which isn't too outlandish.
It was 236. It's been around 230.
235 is what I got it at. So 99, so we need 137 in the second half. So that's 68.
If anything, the Hawks will get hot, and they'll hit the over for us.
But I need the Kings to cover the 2.
Oh, that's not looking good.
No. The Kings make a run. It could happen. Last night, actually, the over looked awful, and then the fourth quarter, they just filled it up. But the Kings didn't cover the 6.5 late for 2 stupid free throws. Frustrating.
Tyler went back-to-back Baxter as champion of our league.
That's pretty good. Did you end up
2 Asterisk championships? Those are the 2 times he's won our league.
You were also in the championship in that other one. Did you end up holding on against Johnny? I think you did. I think he had Chubb and Harris, but I know Harris ate. I don't know if Chubb did. Yeah. That's pretty impressive. You would have won the league a few years ago if you would have started Cam like you should have. But let's not get into anything old that we did back in the day. All right. The second half is about to start back up. It's the Spivey Special Podcast. We are everything athletic. If you just look at us, we talk Kings, we talk football, I'll even talk a little hockey. I'll let you know after this little Christmas break that the hockey went on. The over has been flying off the shelves, just so you guys know. Hit the salami tonight, 12.5. I think it ended up at 14. So that was a good little 35 to win 35. If you guys anything about hockey, just let me know. There's been some games. One game was 8-7. It was just defense optional right now. Everyone thinks in hockey that the puck is COVID. They're just getting out of the way, and they're tickling all sorts of twine. So if you guys need any hockey plays, let me know. I'm eating right now. So
basically, Troy's pick is the over in every game. That's the play.
Absolutely. Okay,
Basketball,
we're back in the
over.
Kings.
Football, over. Hockey, over.
Yeah, I'm basically the public because what is the most common bet is the favorite in the over, and that's all I bet. So if it hits, oh baby. All right.
Halliburton with a 3 from Folsom, California. That was a big shot. That's what we needed to get going back at it.
Great. I still got Barnes and Morgan.
Yeah, Tyler Vito's a father. We went and brought him dinner tonight. He looks like he's doing good, but he looks tired, which I've been trying to warn him for like 8 months. Every time I'd talk to him, I'd be like, why aren't you taking a nap? Why are we playing Halo right now? He didn't believe me.
I've been thinking about this, and it's one of those things where he probably should have thought about having a kid because he is right now in the peak of his gumball rally racing career. And now he's going to have to take a step back for at least 1 or 2 years, I think, and really work on
it next month, Troy. He's doing the gumball rally.
I'm sure. Is his wife going?
She will be there to support him. I believe Shay's sister is going to be his partner this year.
Oh, I don't know. He can switch up partners like that.
I don't know. I should have gone. I would have been a better
This late in the game? Yeah, but you can only fit on so many rides. The problem is the little kids try to jump on you and pull your back to make you go up in the air like Dumbo.
They don't let me do single rider. They're like, no, sir, you have to wait in line. You're 2.
You got to pay for 2 seats there, big guy. So I'm still on commercials. I'm fighting to get back in the game with my old iPhone 2. So
I think I'm live. Where am I at? Where's our screen? Yeah, 56-52. Kings just scored. Barnes with a little Barnesy, old Manny layup.
That's traveling too.
Hawks
I don't care what
3.
you say.
We're looking good. Rasul Rivera with the follow on Facebook.
Finally, he follows us. We've been waiting so long
I've
for
been
that to
stalking
happen.
this guy for about 2 years now.
Hey, Tyler, will you get on Facebook and Instagram and go ahead and give us some votes on Connected Podcasts? We're in a battle right now to move it to the Final Four. So, Loca, too, if you guys have Instagram, I don't know how to show you how to spell it. It's Connectable Podcast. It's like greenish.
There's like a C or something in there, yeah. Halliburton is on fire. He is going to will this team. Kings down by 1. Let's go.
This is ridiculous. This is like a 14-minute Pizza Guys commercial I'm watching. It won't let me go live. This is so stupid. But hey, it's good.
I think it's Connect and then ABLE, Connectable Podcast.
Yeah. All one word. Go in their story.
Troy shared it to our Instagram about 48 times in the last 48 hours. So,
yeah, so it might be on there right now.
I think it might just be us and that podcast that care about this contest, but we're going to win.
Yeah, we got knocked down in the Elite Eight last year. So, Halliburton with a 3. Are we back on commercial?
Yeah,
so I get live.
I'm back on a commercial, yeah.
So I get live to go to a commercial. This is ridiculous.
This is good.
We down
right
1.
Where we need to be.
What's the score?
1 point game. Hawks by 1.
Just like we said, Kings are going to come put up a 40 spot in the 4th. We're going to get right back in the over talk.
Halliburton is going to keep them in it. He needs to just play the rest of the game. We'll just get like 4 or 5 Pizza Guy TV timeouts to get him some rest, but he can play the rest of the game.
Gosh, I don't know why he wouldn't. He's young. He can figure it out. Oh, yeah, there's our mascot.
There is Summer.
So, according to Zach, the Kings are looking good. I'm looking at a Western Bacon Cheeseburger right now, so I'm not really much of a help.
We're supposed to be podcasting. You shouldn't be eating Western Bacon Cheeseburgers, Troy.
I would. What? Now they have a picture. So next to the Western Bacon Cheeseburger, they have one with a lettuce wrap.
Yeah, no. But the rest of it still has cheese and like mayonnaise on it. Like, what's the point?
And an onion ring, right?
Loco, you have to go to their story on Facebook or Instagram, and there's an option to vote.
Make sure you click us and not them, because that could be the vote that we lose on, because it's like a 3-vote thing right now. I keep getting text updates from the guy running it.
Well, we got Tyler and Loca coming in hot right now with some clutch late-minute votes. We appreciate it, guys.
Now we're talking. Thank you guys so much. We'll just keep begging. I'm back on Matt Barnes. Are you Matt Barnes-in?
I got Matt Barnes.
Okay, good. Okay. So not only are we a little bit behind, but we also watch it on mute, so it's not overpowering the.
Yeah, hopefully there's not like a late challenge call or like a block charge, and we're just kind of like waiting to see what happens after it happens. So.
Yeah, that's actually happened to us on a lot of our live shows. So
if you're here for good analysis or like up to the minute news on the game, this is not the feed. We're here for sarcastic comments and.
Yeah, we're like the overweight Eli and Peyton.
Yes.
We're like Jeff Saturday and one other guy who was.
We're a less knowledgeable Manning's brothers.
Mm-hmm. Kings, I like Jones a lot. I like his length. I like his defense. I know he's a little raw, but that's okay. So is Cookie Dough. Cookie Dough's raw.
We have like 1 or 2 like truly athletic players, and he's one of them.
Yikes. 3 by the Hawks. Up 4, 8 minutes left in the 3rd, but the over's looking a lot better-ish. At least they're scoring. That was an awful 19-19 second quarter. Ain't nobody got time for that. I like his shot too, Jones. I mean, that guy can shoot it from almost anywhere. Top of the key, knockdown, 2-point game. 7:49 left in the 3rd.
Anna with a follow on Facebook.
Finally, again. Gosh, we've been asking her for weeks.
I like the way the ball's moving. A lot of hustle.
Oh, I like the way he works it. No diggity.
Oh God.
That's all Bagley can do right there.
That's all we need him for, is to clean up
Yeah.
after Harrison Barnes missed a layup from point blank.
So the Kings tied it up. So that means
After
obviously
he dad moves, spin moves into the key and then does like 8 pump fakes.
That's good defense right there. I mean, that's a really tough shot that guy made. I'm fine with that. Foxy, Cleopatra. Ooh, okay. 2 points. Goaltending. That's what I'm assuming. I'm hoping. Kings tie it back up.
They gave him
63
2.
6
And it didn't go through. It's got to be
63.
goaltending. Maybe it's a balk. Is there a balk in basketball?
So a terrible take by Fox gets it stripped away. It somehow bounces right back to him into a goaltending.
That's what we need. Those are the kind of breaks we need.
Kings 8 of 12 from the field this quarter. This is what I was talking about.
4 more shots. That doesn't make any sense.
Probably some turnovers. I don't know. I was watching commercials. So another bunny by the Hawks. Something's happening.
I like Clint Capella's like frosted tips he's got on his fro. It's pretty good.
Kind of basically looks like
that's how
me
you know
in
it's
like
him.
8th grade. It's like 13-year-old All-Stars or something where everyone bleached their hair. Tyler, if you're still in the chat, pineapple sky vodka with 2 Capri Suns is what I got tonight drinking, and it is one of the best things I've ever tasted.
Some burn hats in that for me. Thank you.
Yeah, fine.
I tried it.
Man,
Trey. I told you she'd say no.
I told you she'd say no.
We all knew she would say no. It was worth a shot, though.
Really wasn't, though. You know, you just really need to start moving the ball more. You're more of a facilitator than a shooter. So we got our hotels booked for Madness. It's on.
Nice.
Still got room for one more if you want to go to Aspen.
I got a lot of trips going, Troy. Told you we're going to New Orleans for Justin's bachelor party.
Oh yeah. That's pretty cool. That'll be real fun. All right, I'll send you pictures and you'll be like, "Oh my gosh, why am I not drinking a screwdriver? Why am I not drinking a screwdriver at 7:30 in the morning with you?" And I'll be like, "You could have come. You could have come."
Maybe I will come. You don't know.
I'm already down $200 on the slots, but that's fine.
I'll just make you sleep on the floor and I'll steal your bed.
No, I share a bed with Kev.
Do you sleep or do you just stay up and play blackjack all night?
Well, we try to sleep the first night. And it really just depends how we're doing. Yeah, okay. I don't know how you missed that, but Hawks are back up 4 after our little sidebar we had going there.
Terrible turnover by Buddy right there. That's the second one today where they just pass it to him and he just drops it. Butterfinger.
Gosh,
he just
I would say Bagley needs to hit the weight room or something. He's so soft.
He jumps though. Did you see how high he jumped when he missed those 2 layups? That was pretty impressive.
Yeah, the judges gave him like probably an 8.5.
That's a bronze place on the high jump there, Trey.
Ooh, get in there, girl. I don't know how that went in. Coach is mad for some reason. He's like saying ring around the rosy. So Kings down 2, 5 minutes left in the third. A lot better offensively. Defensively, we've just kind of gone downhill.
Well, defensively, they have both Bagley and Buddy on the floor, so it's not going to go well.
Yeah, they're like, should we just let them score and then maybe we can score more?
I believe both of those are the my bad guys, if I had to guess. Those are the 2.
We got to look at it in 7.5 minutes. The Kings have scored 23 points this quarter, so
I guess that's
a
better.
softie. Yeah, they only scored 45 in the first half.
Loca with the vote on Facebook and Instagram. Loca is a legend.
That is amazing. If we move on, you got to do it again tomorrow, though. Okay, Loca, don't forget.
And we're gonna need you to create like 60 accounts.
Yeah, if you got any like burners,
we're about to run into a buzzsaw.
Yeah, the guy tomorrow is averaging like 150 votes a day, and we're not. So we've got an easy run so far, but we're taking down the 1 seed. Last year we got knocked out in the Elite 8. This year we have a chance to make it our Final 4 appearance if we hold on in the next 29 minutes. I'll get a score update just for the fans. That's what people want to see me texting. So better offensively, defensively, much worse. But again, if you bet the over, no one's mad at that. Hawks up 5. Why do some of the coaches wear the mask and some don't? I don't get it still.
None of it makes sense, Trey. Stop trying to figure out how it works.
So
maybe they take turns with the masks.
That's what they share them.
Mm-hmm.
And they wonder why it's spreading rapidly.
All right, 4 minutes left in the third. They're within striking distance.
No, they're right where they want to be. After being down big most of it, they just got to finish the quarter. They did the same thing in the second. Got to 2, got to 1, and then they ended up down 9 after the second. So close the quarter, get the fans, both of them that are there, hyphy, crowd into it, a little energy. That can, even though you're tired, that can really put you over the top. So just keep it close. We'll see what we can do. Maybe a couple overtimes so we can hit the over. I mean, whatever we need to do.
Tyler, you're allowed to vote once every day for each account for as long as we're in this contest, which is probably going to be till tomorrow, I would guess, until we lose.
Yeah, so the cool thing is Facebook counts as 1 vote and Instagram. So each person we can get can count as 2 votes. So we just got to find 75 friends to compete with that guy tomorrow if we hold on.
We just need to get the whole Madden community behind us. I think that's the key.
As you're streaming, Tyler, just let everyone know. It starts 7 o'clock in the morning, ends at 9 o'clock at night. So we got 27 minutes left tonight. So what are your thoughts? What do the Kings need to do as we move closer to about a month away from the trade deadline?
Buddy has to be gone.
I'd agree with that.
I think he has the most value for a team that's competing for the title. They need 3-point shooting. A lot of the teams that are good can hide him on defense. We can't because the whole team's bad at defense. So it's just like exacerbated. Is that a word?
Mm-hmm.
Buddy's got to be gone. I think Harrison Barnes has to go. He doesn't fit the time
How many
window.
years in a row though we said Barnes needs to go, and didn't we just re-sign him?
I was hearing we could have got 2 firsts for him last year, like late first, but I don't know why we wouldn't pull the trigger if that was actually a thing. Although technically he's our only wing. We need wings.
That's fine. There's no rules anymore in the NBA.
Everyone's a wing.
Yeah. Everyone's a guard.
Karl Anthony Towns is a wing.
Yeah, like I said, no rules. Except
I'd like to see him go all out and try to get somebody.
For the 10 seed?
No, just to get even if they don't get the 10 seed, just to trade a bunch of people and some picks and get a good player. Fox can't be your best player.
No.
He could be the second best guy, maybe, or the third best guy.
I think Fox has regressed this year. I don't like the way. I think too much weight room and not enough free throws.
Yeah, he got a lot more foul calls last year, as everyone did. He was one of the ones that kind of was impacted by that.
And he hasn't really figured that out yet. Buddy with a great take.
He likes to be the primary ball handler too, but he's not the best ball handler that we have, so it's kind of weird. He and Halliburton haven't played a lot together in the same lineup.
Recently,
so they're getting used to it. They've played pretty well when they've gotten their minutes together, but I would much rather have Halliburton have the ball orchestrating the offense than I would Fox.
Especially late. Fox's jumper hasn't looked great tonight, but he knocks one down there. Everything's been short for a lot of the Kings tonight.
He looked real good in the first quarter. He was hitting his shots in the first for sure.
Second night of a back-to-back, everyone's looking a little tired, which is fine.
Well, yeah, they had to go against LeBron, who was just bully balling them for a quarter and a half at the end of the game yesterday.
But I mean, after everything as bad as we played, sure, the Hawks don't have their 2 best players, which is fine. Don't worry about it. Alex Len, one of the best 3-point shooters in history, misses one.
The Kings are basically
Kings,
an NBA team that's just missing their 2 best players because they just don't have one.
yeah, not COVID, not injury, just
They just don't
they
have
just
one.
won't come. They just won't come. Won't get off the plane. They're still on the runway somewhere.
Yep. They're in the G League getting ready.
Oh, buddy was about to pull that. Oh boy, I love driving it and having a wide open layup and then just kicking it for 3. Oh boy. Yeah, 7 with a little push in the back there on Len. Kings down 3 with 2:54 left in the third. The scoring has increased, but I don't think it's increased enough to get to 235. Kings already
We're
with
at
25.
139.
Yeah, we're in trouble. You got to get
That's
to
not
at
good.
least one. You got to get to 150, and then you got to get at least 35 over that, like in the third type of thing. So if you can get a little bit over 150, you'd have to need like 80.
We need one of those stretches where Buddy makes a 3 and then they make a 3 and they just keep going back and forth for like 2 minutes straight.
No, we need 3s and they need 2s switching. There's Buddy. What a great shot. I don't know if I didn't see the shot clock, but I'm just assuming that was just his shot in general.
No, it's a good shot because it was a 3 and it was Buddy. So
Stats.
the guy up there in the box with his calculator said that was a good play.
Seen a lot of Mo Harkless minutes tonight. I don't know how I feel about it.
I don't care at this point. There's got to be a lineup out there that works. So
the Halliburton step back 3 is all you need, baby. Kings tie it up with 2 minutes left in the third.
This just be the Halliburton show.
He should get Curry's shot volume.
Tyler, are you streaming tonight? Let's see that you're heading out. It's Wednesday, so I'm sure you are.
We'll send all our people over to you. Loco, when we're done, will you go over and see Tyler?
We'll bring the party over here to Tyler. It'll be me and Troy, so we'll be there. Oh, I gotta follow this multi-stream. We got all kinds of comments on Facebook, Troy. I'm blowing
I
it.
told you. We do this every week.
We do it
we
every week.
We talked about this.
You're supposed to be monitoring those ones.
We talked about it during show prep.
Tyler's playing Star Wars. He's nerding out again. That's not good.
What do we got on Facebook? Just reel them back from way back.
All right. Let's go back. Anna, that we called out for following the show, that's actually Mocha. That's her real name.
Okay.
Mark asked, do you think the Kings will win tonight? I think they will not win tonight.
No. Flat out. They might cover the 2.5, but we'll see.
JM hit us with a go, Kings.
Mm-hmm. He's not quite sure if it was the Kings.
Joseph gave us a bounce back Kings. And Mark asked for a third time, do we think the Kings will win tonight? And no, Mark, we do not think the Kings will win tonight.
We're still thinking they're going to lose, Mark.
They'll find
Kings
a way.
Down 4.
They'll find a way.
They're not even going to find a way to get to the fourth quarter.
Halliburton's out there. I got some hope. I think they can tie it up by the end of the quarter.
I just don't know offensively what they got. All right. Look at that.
Tyler, you know what? Now that you say it, I do think the Kings will win tonight.
Okay. I'm on board now. Foul for 3, right as Zach says that. Great.
See, I jinxed him.
Mo Harkless. Why is Mo Harkless in the game?
We got Jamark watching from the Philippines, Troy. We got a shout
now
out
we're
to the Philippines.
talking.
We've been big in the Philippines, man. I've been saying it.
That's our biggest market. I think it goes Philippines
a lot of Kings
market.
fans in the Philippines.
Second is Boston market. Not actually Boston, but
Boston market
restaurant.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah. It was a good one. That was a good joke.
What other markets we got? Let's just go out on top.
I think that's all you got, Troy.
All right.
Go on
so
top
Kings,
of your Boston market joke. That was decent.
We don't know what's happening. We're going to some sort of timeout. I don't know if we're challenging the foul or what we're doing, but Kings down 2.
We got another viewer from the Philippines, Troy. We're blowing up right now.
gosh, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna? If you guys want to go to Connecticut, I can't even say it. Zach, will you tell them where to go?
We got another one for the Philippines, Troy. And Jefferson, I don't think the Kings are going to win tonight based on history, but let's see what we got. Ooh, Farmers Market. That's pretty good, Mark. I like that one better.
Ooh, I like Mark. Mark, they're still gonna lose. Farmers Market. That's good.
Spencer Haas, Troy. That's a name. Mark misses Spencer Haas. Throw him on the bracket name. Do we have the bracket ready, or is that going to be a next week creation?
Not yet. Once we get knocked out of that other bracket, we're going to start a bracket. If you guys want to start throwing some names out, I will actually start making a list. If you want to, we're going to make a list. It's going to be on our story. If you guys don't follow Spivey Special Podcast on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, everywhere, we're going to do a bracket starting probably at the end of this week. Favorite king of all time.
I think
obviously
we need to do 64 names, Troy.
Just some deep tracks. We got Haas. We got Brockman. That's my guy.
Gerald Wallace is my dude. Doug Christie, good call.
Christie. You got to go J. Will.
Bobby Jackson, good call out, Mark.
B. Jax. You got to go Pollard.
Kevin Martin.
Peja. Martin.
Ron Artest. I love me some Ron Artest.
You got to go The Rock.
Yep.
Mitch.
We got to get some guys from that like 98 team, like Olden Polonese or
no, we
Ryan
need
Smith or one of those guys.
Wayman Tisdale.
Wayman Tisdale, that's a name.
The Animal.
916?
No, just what was his name? Something Smith.
Yeah, I think it's Brian the Animal Smith.
No, it was Brian McKnight.
Brian McKnight. Who are the one seeds in this thing? J. Will's got to be one of the one seeds.
You got Bibby, I would say. It's probably up there. Everyone likes Bibby. They thought he was cute. What about John Barry?
He's got to be on the list, but he's not a one seed. So if we do 64 teams, that gives us 4 one seeds.
So C-Web probably be a one seed, I would say. One of the best kings with our thoughts. Man, this drink, I'm telling you, Zach, next time I come over, we're going to make these.
Let's do it. You'll be here for the kid's birthday?
Isn't that at the bowling alley?
Yeah, then I think we'll come back to our house for like cake and presents and stuff.
Can you have vodka and Capri Suns at a kid's birthday party?
I don't think anyone would know if you were pouring Capri Suns into a glass that you also put pineapple vodka in it.
People would know. People would know. Maybe not for me, but pretty much the same all the time. Now, if I had like 2 or 3 of them.
Did that grown man just pull a flask out of his purse? Yeah, he did.
That wasn't his purse. Cheech. All right, so Josh isn't texting me back. I'm a little nervous.
It's getting close. Well, if anyone's joining us right now, we're in a commercial break going into the fourth quarter. Find the Connectable Podcast on Facebook or Instagram. Go to their story, vote for the Spivey Special Podcast, and we will be forever in your debt. We have to win this dumb contest.
Yeah, we're in the Best Guest of the Year contest. We're currently in the Elite 8. It started with 32 guests, and we're down to the Elite 8. So Hawks with an easy one. To start, Kings down 5. Like we said, we don't expect the Kings to win, but if they do, it'd be pretty cool. Career, we've had 2 walk-offs on live streams. So
I almost woke up my entire house with the first one that we had. We had 2 guests on the show, I think, that night too.
I think it was the second one. The first night was against the Blazers, the opening night, right?
Oh, that's right. We had the Blazers one, and then we beat the Suns in the walk-off.
Yeah, with the A gap. So the Kings are playing their third quarter defense here.
It was a very good box out by Buddy where he just kind of stood off to the side, assuming it was going to go in so he could get the ball next.
Yeah, he wasn't going to check anybody. Come on, he's got to go. He's got to take an off-balance 3 here.
He can't get 3 points for boxing the guy out. Ooh.
Okay, though that.
Ooh, Mo Harkless. Troy, you're talking trash about him. That's our dude.
No, I told you after that Christie butt slap, he was going to come out hot in the 4th. So we cut it to 4. Pretty cool. We were down 7. Wow, that's so bad. They don't have their 2 best players, Zach.
I feel like that was a travel. Capella did
that was
some weird.
A lot of things. What did we call there?
It's got to be a foul.
They called a foul. But
he
way
scored
late.
a 3 for him there after the whistle, so that was good.
I didn't even hear the whistle blow.
So if you're watching along with us, we are watching it. Herney with the follow. Thanks for the follow. We are watching the game
talking about
through the NBC Sports app, so we're going to be a little bit behind the score showing on the screen. It falls behind, it jumps ahead. It's not a great app, but we love it.
And also, we listen on mute. So if there's anything going on that we can't decipher, we just figure it out as we go.
There's a foul or a challenge or...
Yeah, I think there's
some sort of fun story about the players. We missed it. I have the closed captions on, but I don't know that I'm good enough to read them.
No, you're not the best podcast reader / answer all the comments. How was that not in the... How was that foul not a shooting foul?
Not quite sure. Matthew from YouTube. Let's go Kings. Let's
Finally.
go Kings, Matthew. You're right.
Let's go.
I don't know that it'll be enough to help them get the win, but we're rooting for them.
No, yeah.
Actually, secretly we're rooting for them to lose so that they'll trade everyone at the deadline.
Yeah, just blow it up, baby. I would go to a 9-10 matchup, though, if the Kings were the 9th seed.
We absolutely would go to that.
I mean, maybe they hook us up with some tickets, Yeah,
we are the number 1 Kings podcast
in the Philippines.
From the Philippines,
yeah. Ooh, take it. Don't break it.
All right.
Out.
Whoa.
And 1.
Whoa.
Wow, they called jump ball.
What?
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
A jump ball where he keeps the ball and then makes it.
That's the second best thing that could happen there, Troy. That's a heck of a block by Capella. Or whoever that is. Is that Hunter?
Fake. I think it's fake Capella. I don't think Hunter's playing. That's Scooby-Doo.
That's
17.
Yep. Fun name,
17.
guy.
I don't think Harkless is winning that tip. Wow, what was that?
Not great.
So Kings down 4. 9:51 left is where I'm sitting at. I don't know. Zach's probably a few seconds ahead of me, but we don't know. No. Corner something by the Hawks.
Just
nice little rebound.
Kings with the board. Matthew says trade everyone except for Hallie and Fox. I kind of want Fox to go to.
Yeah.
Let's keep Hallie and Holmes.
Hallie Holmes, build around that. I love that.
And Damian Jones as our backup center.
Okay. And then that's it. Maybe Mitchell. He could be the backup point.
Maybe
I like
we
that.
We can get Kyle Guy back now that he's grown out his hair. He looked pretty good when we were playing the Heat the other night.
Gosh.
How is that offensive? Come on.
That is so... Because the other guy's smaller than him, it's an offensive foul. So Kings down 6. Hawks with the ball. 9:09 left.
This is a very... Yeah, you can't go with your elbow that time. But that's definitely a flop.
His face shouldn't have been standing there.
That's a flop. He's in the circle.
Oh, my God.
His face is in the circle.
Yeah, I think that's rule actually 13.2. If your face is in the circle, it just doesn't matter. That's a Duke alum there, Cam Reddish.
Yeah, this is not good.
No, usually when you don't score very much and the other team does, you're going to not do well.
Hawks by 8. The Kings are scrambling. There's no offense going on. There's a lot of Alex Len. This is not good. Turnover, bad pass out of bounds.
What if we reset, take the game out, blow on it, and put it back in?
Damian Jones is back in. We're good. He needs to play the next 8 minutes.
Cookie dough, man. Come on, cookie dough. Yeah, if Len comes back in, we're in trouble.
All right. 8 minutes to go in the third. If any of the 37 people watching right now are not currently, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Spivey Special. We have
YouTube
our
too. We don't care.
favorite king of all time bracket coming up later in the week. Join us on Twitch. Get involved in the chat. And if you have
Fox
time,
flop.
if you're bored, which you are because you're watching us do the Kings-Hawks game with no video.
You got 6 minutes. 6 minutes.
Jump on the Connectable Podcast Facebook or Instagram and vote for us in their story for best episode of the year of the podcast you have not heard of. We would be forever grateful.
The poll closes in 6 minutes, so let's hurry on over there.
Very important.
Everyone's doing it. We'll find out probably before this pod is over.
Damian Jones with a turnover. Fantastic.
So glad he's in.
Oh, boy.
That might go in. No. Okay.
All right. Halliburton's got the ball. I feel a little calmer, even though the Kings are down 8 with 8 minutes to go.
One more. This
we
isn't
need to
going to
get
end well.
Fox back in the game. All right.
Fox is in the game.
Is he?
Yeah. All 3 of them.
Okay. Oh, we're doing the 3-guard lineup.
Yeah, cut it to 6.
Who's at the 4? Is it Barnes?
I didn't see. I know it's Jones and those 3.
Okay. I like the 3-guard lineup. I'm in. I'm in for it.
I'm out. Mitchell looks tired. Take him out. Bring in Buddy. Sucks to say, but we got to score. I think we've scored 5 points this quarter. That's not good.
Yeah, not good.
So we still don't have an update on the scores. I'm going to head over to Instagram to see if I can check. Connectable us. We're up 53% to 43%. If we can hold on the last 4 minutes, we'll be in the final 4 in that silly little bracket on Connectable Podcast. So set a reminder to vote for us on both Facebook and Instagram. Take us to the championship. This is the farthest. If we hold on again in the next 4 minutes, we hold on. This will be our first. Last year we made it to the Elite 8, got knocked out by the eventual champ, Fit Life at DT, Daniel Thomas, our boy, who's actually a guest on our show. But this is our first Final Four appearance if we hold on in the next 3 minutes. So get the crowd into it. We're going to need a lot. We're going to need all the Philippines to vote tomorrow if we're going to beat Paul.
Joel with the follow on Facebook. Big night tonight on Facebook, Trey. Everyone's getting involved right now. Everyone's very excited for this Kings eventual blow up down the stretch. I'm excited. We're going to be one step closer to a complete rebuild of the Kings, which is what we need.
Yeah, I mean, team's got a
win too, but
we are good. We won. We are moving on to the Final Four, baby. Just got the update.
Oh yeah,
just got the tech. He was also podcasting, so he didn't text me back. Okay. That's selfish of you. You have polls closing.
Another follow on Facebook.
It's just lighting up right now.
Blowing up, Trey. We're gonna be famous.
I got a Taco Bell commercial right now.
We're back to Morgan on mine. Another like of the stream. We're coming up clutch.
Yeah, it's just like the roof. I'm going to have to bring it back down because it's raising so much right now.
7 minutes left in the game. Hawks by 6.
We got a YouTube subscriber. Matthew, was that earlier?
He's commenting, yes.
Oh, it just showed that he liked it on mine.
Okay. I didn't
So
get
the best players over there hanging out on the Hawks, hanging out on the bench, and we're still down by 6, which shows how good the Kings are. Oh, boy. That's what we're talking about. Harrison Barnes. That guy's so talented. His plus-minus is always so good. So they listened to me. They took out Mitchell. He was gassed. They brought in Buddy. Little two-man game with Barnes. Here comes the all-across Euro step. Nowhere close. That is so move. Terrible.
Why is he in the game, Trey? Can we trade him?
God, just right now?
Yeah.
Maybe. how come he can't Antonio Brown just like take off his jersey and jog out? You know what I mean?
I just got the alert from Matthew subscribing to the YouTube.
Just blowing
Heather
up
Spivey
tonight.
with a comment. Do you think the Kings will win? Heather, we've covered this about 48 times. We do not think the Kings will win, but thank you for joining in the chat and liking the stream and being married to one of the hosts.
Yeah. I mean, we don't make all good decisions, but thanks for doing the other things for us. Ooh, shake and bake, and he helped. That a baby. Okay, if we score this quarter, that would be better than not. So we're halfway through, I think.
That's asking a lot of the Kings, Trey.
What kind of offense are we running? Foxy, Cleopatra, he's a whole lot of woman. Just everything seems short and tired. And
we are doing the drive in the lane with our worst finishers. That's the offense right now. Trying to get a foul, but not being scary enough to draw said foul.
Yeah, there's like, go ahead, shoot it. Down 8.
Hawks.
Down 8.
Hawks by 8.
Not great.
Yep, Philip, I think you're right. Kings probably won't win this. A little floater.
All right, Hallie. Oh, man, 2-0 run. Watch out.
Can we
Shut
just
the front
get the
door.
ball to Hallie like every play?
Yeah. Let's get a few stops here. I like that. That looked like it was going into like the second deck.
The little drop throw. That was like a Peyton Manning pass where it just kind of like falls from the heavens.
He's been stepping on that line that whole game. What an idiot. Down 6, got the ball. 5:45 left in the fourth. He didn't, but there he did. Yeah. All right, I got you.
Most of his foot was out. That's his favorite call.
That's favorite call. Anytime we can go. Oh man, they love that.
He talks with his buddies after the game, but you see that call on that baseline?
Oh, are you serious, Barnes?
A little missed alley-oop, Barnes. Way to go.
Yeah, he's like my
plus or minus. Is he the worst
2.
rim finisher that you've ever seen in your entire life?
Gosh.
He might be for me.
That is so horrendous. Like, coming from 2 guys that can't even like touch the top of the fridge if we tried, but
that's what the cookies are, Troy. I can get above the fridge.
Yeah, I feel bad for that step stool. See, look at that, Hallie. I heard he's the best defender against bad passes or something like that.
Like passing lane steals, and he's also like one of the best closeout on 3 guys, which you shouldn't be able to be both. He's like top 5 in the league in both. Crazy. Build the team around him.
Uh-oh.
We got time.
Yeah.
That's another 15 years, right?
Wow.
What's that?
They're going to challenge that.
Buddy's never fouled anybody.
No. Kick out, I think.
Is that DeLon Wright?
Mm-hmm. But he need him in the groin.
No, he flopped.
But he need him in the groin.
He might need him in the groin.
Shouldn't have put his groin there. It was only 2, though, which is good. In all likelihood, we wouldn't have won the jump anyways.
So he gets 3 foul shots here?
I think it was 2. I think his foot was on the line is what they said.
Classic Hawks with their foot on the line.
And we're still down 7 without their 2 best players.
Ethan, I agree the Kings should get a decent small forward off the bench, but they currently have 1 small forward, and it's Harrison Barnes. So,
yeah, they don't even have a good small forward on the court, let alone the bench.
They don't have one on the roster.
Here we go. He's going to finish that. Oh, yeah.
Oh, great pass by Harrison Barnes.
Fox is just going to hoist terrible 3s now. There we go. And 1.
All right.
Hallie with the and 1. What did we say? Just
like
get the ball to Hallie.
He's the only we got.
Just 1 on 5. Just
Jesse
sit the other
liked
4.
The stream. Troy, we're blowing up over here.
I am so nervous. I don't really know what to do. I hope I can still walk out in public. This is how it starts.
This is how it starts, Troy. Yep.
Hallie with 21. Sorry. Kings cut it to 5 with 5 left. You just catch up by 1 point every minute. I like our chances to go into overtime and hitting the over of 235. I don't know if Clint Capella can shoot free throws, but we're sure going to find out at the end of this game, I think.
Yeah, I think Damian Jones is going to get beat by Capella quite a bit here. But I think he's our best option. Because Len absolutely can't stay with him.
Just put Harrison Barnes on him.
Ismail
Ball doesn't lie
on Facebook.
Ball don't lie. Clint, look at that little frosted tip. You little sailor. That hair is not great. I'm telling you what.
Maybe he's like weirdly stressed in that one particular area of his hair. Maybe it's natural.
It might be too. Maybe
he has blonde hair and the rest of it's dyed black. That's probably not true, but
I'm gonna have to. Oh boy, cut it to 3.
Go.
Kings
what?
down 3.
What?
4:26 remaining.
Numbers.
Yeah, just not like good numbers.
The over's not looking good, very, very good here, Troy. We're at 170, 79 now.
Yeah, we're -8, -13, -21. So yeah, not great. We need 21 plus 35. We need
OT is what we need.
Double OT. We need 56 more points.
Yikes. Double OT.
Yeah, triple OT. It's gonna be like that Lakers game.
Yeah, that one wasn't looking good for the over until it went to overtime.
What was that? Oh yeah, that's a foul. Going to the line.
That's a Euro step, Troy. He stepped across Europe on that one.
I don't think Fox makes both here. If I had to guess. You got to finish that, though. No one even touched him. Right?
He just didn't finish.
Wow.
Another stream, I think we're blowing up in the Philippines, Troy. I think we're famous now.
Everyone's telling everyone. They're like, hey, the power's back on. And there's this hot new Facebook feed. Just everyone needs to watch it.
If you want up to the minute sarcastic Kings comments, we are here for you.
Well, not up to the minute, like 30 seconds behind.
Slightly
eventually
delayed.
We'll get there.
Our comments are actually behind the score on our screen, but we're doing our best here, Troy.
Well, they like to see what happens and then just find out how we feel about it. It's one of those. Wait a minute. How did they score? All right, so we got 3:51. We're going to take a little timeout. I'm going to go to a Honda commercial. Kings down by 3.
That's not bad, Troy.
I like our chances. I don't think we win.
Halliburton the ball. We keep Mitchell out of the game. And maybe Buddy.
I think you take Buddy out. He's not scoring right now.
Who's got to be down the stretch here, Troy? Who's hot tonight?
Why is Terrence Davis not getting run? Is he out?
I think he got COVID.
That'll
he was
happen.
One of the late COVID guys.
That's who I like. I like Terrence Davis. That guy can fill it up.
Sometimes. Not for the whole first third of the season. But he got hot all of a sudden.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I don't care about that now. So Kings, I think, coming in tonight, sitting at the 10 seed, which would be awesome. They'd be going to Minnesota to play in a play-in game, to play into another play-in game, to possibly be the 8 seed. So pretty big if they could hang on this spot. Must win tonight, I think, if you're going to have any chance of the 10 seed. Otherwise, just trade Barnes and Buddy. Package deal. That might be a lot of money, though.
That's a lot of money. That's got to be separate trades or like some sort of weird 3 or 4 team trade.
You need to get expiring contracts for that.
There's not a lot of trade machine things out there that work straight up. We need some weird 3-team trade scenarios.
Menage.
To move some of these contracts. Barnes makes too much. Buddy makes too much.
Which shows how good we are with our contracts.
Well, we have to pay him so they'll stay.
We don't have to pay him.
We could have not paid Buddy, and then we'd have Bogdanovich right now, which would have been way better.
Absolutely. Or we could have traded Buddy.
We also could have got something
Kuzma.
for Bogdanovich, but we got nothing. We could have had Kuzma and Harrell instead of Buddy.
That would be better.
Yeah, that would have been a lot better.
In my opinion.
That would have been a lot better.
I like Kuzma. Four steals, 6 or 7 from the line. For Fox and Hallie.
Not bad. I think they fit pretty well together. I think Fox has to be the off-ball guy. Hit him on a cut.
What's nice is when they're both on the court is they can take turns handling the ball. Because handling the ball up and down the court takes a lot out of you. You can't do it every time.
It takes the ball out of Buddy's hands, which is the key.
Gotta get a stop here. Him in the open court is one of the scariest things I've ever seen in my life. Fox is actually checking. Harrison Barnes. Really, Barnes? Herder.
Barnes can't guard anyone.
He's so flat-footed and old for a 30-year-old.
Should we check the over/under just for my own amusement? Fun.
Yeah. Wow, Jonesy with a little bunny. Should have been an offensive foul by Fox, but they didn't call it. Kings down 3 with 3:03 remaining.
It's got to be something, right? It's either got to be a block or a charge, and they just like, nah.
Yeah, I'm good. I don't want to blow my whistle. I'm tired.
You didn't charge, and he flopped, so we're just not going to call it.
I guess that's what they thought. Cam Reddish with a little pull-up. He hasn't been very good tonight, from what I know. I don't have any stats or anything to back that with, but I like to just talk.
You do like to talk.
It's kind of why we did this, right?
That's why we did it. All right, Trey, who has the worst plus-minus on the Kings?
Big shot by Fox. Kings down by 1 with 2:25 left in the game. Got to get a stop here. Got to get a stop. Keep the crowd into it. I'm going to guess Barnes. This is the worst plus or minus.
Mitchell. -7.
Interesting.
Barnes is +5.
They didn't really score was the issue. Oh, I thought they were going to call foul there. So Kings back down 3, 2:05 left in the game. Don't settle for a bad 3 here. Keep taking the ball in like we have been and getting easy buckets, Fox.
Yeah, I think the Hawks will just keep burning them on inside the paint. That's what the Lakers did last night down the stretch. Yeah. Barnes isn't big enough to guard the 4s.
Yeah. They need to take him out of the game, I think. They bring in like a Bagley or something where you have at least some athleticism on the back end.
It'd be nice if we had Shemezi Metu, but he's out with COVID too.
See, that's just so easy. Like, just give him 2 points and then just take the ball out from underneath the hoop.
Hey, whose guy was that? Oh, yeah, it was Buddy. He can't guard anybody. He doesn't understand what a pick and roll is.
Gosh. Kings down 3. Hawks ball. 1:30 left. Fox was looking for a foul, but not this year. Not this year, Foxy Cleopatra.
Not looking great. Got to get a stop here. I don't know how they're going to actually do that.
No, they haven't.
See what Gentry does for the lineup.
It's honestly, it just seems like the Kings have never seen a pick and roll before in their lives.
Buddy just gets lost on defense.
Ooh, that's out on them. That's going to be our ball.
Ooh.
It's out on 8.
I think I'm a little bit behind Troy. I'm going to hit the live button here.
I just hit it.
We're going into review.
What do you think? Yeah, that's off.
That's
8.
definitely off Gallinari. Easy call.
Easy
call.
That's what he just said, I think. Call and Fong.
Previous play is under review.
Something's wrong. Call and Fong, Zach. That's what they got going on the little banner around the stadium right now. I see the billboards all the time.
I love it.
It's very catchy. It's like something you're gonna remember. If anything was wrong, I would call Anne Fong. I don't know what her number is.
I don't know how to spell Anne Fong either, so I'd have a hard time. I think it's Phong.
It is. I don't know how she spells Anne though.
That's where they get you.
Right there. Look, it's A-N-H. I told you. And it's 2 O's in Fong. You see it?
Oh my gosh. All right, successful challenge.
I don't think it was a challenge. I think under 2 they always look.
Oh, okay. Official review. That would make sense. We do not have the sound on when we watch the game, so we just have to kind of piece together using context clues what is currently going on.
It's like Where's Waldo, but with
We're
like
learning to read
basketball.
lips. We're not very good at
We
it,
need
though.
we need that gal from Seinfeld, but she mixes up sex and six, so we get in trouble a lot. Kings ball, minute 30, down 3, 14 on the shot clock.
All about
Still
to come
not
in.
sure.
If any of the people joining us currently for the last portion of the game are not currently doing so, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, at Spivey Special. What do we got here, Trey? This has got to be in... Can we get the ball to Halliburton?
Step back 3.
Oh, that's huge.
Girl, give me that. Give me that.
Tristan Thompson is... Why is he, like, not excited? What happened?
I'm not sure.
He's just,
happened.
like, nonchalant about it. He looks like
They called it off? They call traveling?
That can't be a travel.
Not the NBA, right?
He's just like nonchalant. Yeah, that was,
Oh,
that was
no,
it.
counts. Okay.
There was just a cold-blooded look on his face. Interesting reaction from Halliburton. Tie game. Let's see if the Kings can get a stop. Don't guard the open three-point shooter, and Kings are down by 3.
Cam Reddish right back in your face. Oh, don't worry. We're going to go draw up an awesome play, though. It's going to be perfect. Don't worry about it. I'm not worried about it.
I think Buddy's going to shoot a 3 from 29 feet away. With
Probably with
30
about
seconds left on the shot clock.
Yeah, 19 seconds left on the shot.
Fence or anything.
Oh, no. Jones is in there.
Yeah, we got Jones.
Maybe Harkless isn't. He was just sitting down. No? Who'd they take out? Huh. I don't know anything anymore.
Looks like the same lineup. Great move.
That was pretty easy. How is that not a foul? They did call the foul. Wow. There. Tristan's a little more excited for you that time.
Marvin with the 106-100 final score prediction. I like it. A 5-0 run.
Who's winning?
5-0 run by the Hawks would be the only way we get to that score.
So he's going to miss this layup. I mean, this free throw then.
Yeah.
No spoilers down there in the comment section, would you?
Well, I can see the score, so he's already wrong.
Nice. Well, don't quit pimping me.
No, I was just shouting out Marvin's prediction.
Right.
I didn't say it was right or that it was going to happen.
Probably Bagley on the bench. He's
All
like,
right.
yeah, don't put me in.
Kings need to get a
6.
stop. Tie game. Historically, they will not get this stop. They'll find a way.
No.
Tie
they
game,
will
101. Hawks
Herder.
driving. Herder with a miracle
That was
flip
like
up layup.
75
That was impressive.
steps. That guy's
Hawks
good.
by
I like Herder.
2. 33 seconds left. Let's see what the Kings do. Are they going to go 2 for 1? Technically, yes. But they got blocked.
You got a foul. That's the guy you're going to foul?
Oh,
Can you challenge that he got fouled?
that's rough.
Can you challenge that he got hit in the arm?
Watch the replay. I'm pretty sure he didn't get fouled. What a play by Herder, though, to put the Hawks
Wow,
up.
that's such a grown man. I mean, if he missed it, though.
Yeah, if anything, he like flicked him. All right, Hawks make the first.
Gonna make the second. You're gonna have to go down, get a quickie. They're gonna have to if they make their free throws, they win the game.
Yeah.
So that's not the guy you probably want to foul there. It's Herder. Maybe get Capella or something here. Timeout. Let's move it up to half court. That's their last timeout, I believe. So down 4, 21-6 left. There's still a lot of time left. Foxy's not going to change the call. Just get back in there and pretend you're looking
Just
at the play.
don't get a technical. That doesn't help anyone.
Yeah. No. Well, it helps the Hawks. So down 4, I think you just still go for a quick 2.
Yeah, I think so.
Plenty enough time left.
Brian, I
21-6.
agree. Let's put Mike Bibby in the game. We got to let him. Doug Christie's standing right there. Just get him a jersey. No one would even know. Just give him the Mo Harkless jersey. He would be like, is that Mo Harkless?
I don't think they would do that. I bet Christie could still score 10.
I bet he could score. I bet he could lock somebody down too. He played good help defense right now.
He definitely wouldn't be getting eaten like Barnes on the defensive end.
No, he would not be getting owned like Barnes. But Barnes is playing out of position. I think that's why he's... Brian, we do not collect NBA cards. We tried to get into baseball cards, and it just didn't happen. So
I have a lot of yogurt punch cards, though. So if you need any of those, I got a few, like 3 or 4 with 4 or 5 stamps.
There's a frozen yogurt shop anywhere in the greater Sacramento area. Troy is 2 yogurts away from a free yogurt.
Yeah. So anybody wants to go get some frozen yogurt when it warms up a little bit, let me know.
That's not stopping you.
Well, no, they gotta order first so I can get my free one and the second stamp.
All right, Kings inbounded the ball. Let's see if we can get a quick basket. Buddy buckets from way downtown, and he hit nothing. He hit nothing. That is an air ball, is what they call that.
Oh, they're
doing a substitution. They're going to bring Buddy out because he can't guard anybody.
Just missed there. Nice.
Like, can he not look at the basket before he shoots it? He just kind of chucks it.
He's like sideways, just like,
I don't want to get set. Oh God, that's bad. The one thing that he's good for is shooting threes, and he can't even do that.
No. Terrible shot.
Yikes. Another viewer from the Philippines, Troy. I don't know what's going on, but we are famous in the Philippines tonight.
Finally, we're popping off. What a meltdown. What terror and just heartbreak it is to be a Kings fan.
It's not great. I don't recommend it. If you are in the Philippines and you are trying to pick a basketball team, do not pick
Maybe
the
there
Kings. It'll ruin your life.
Most of the people here are probably Hawks fans. They're just like, oh yeah,
There's probably not a good Hawks stream right now. This is their best choice.
Yeah, it's 12:30 at night. Everyone else is asleep. They're like, oh, easy
and they're playing
win.
the Kings. We don't even have to watch this one.
Without Trae Young. You're not going to watch a game without Trae Young if you're a Hawks fan.
No.
Statistically, I would say.
All right. Well, let's see what we can do.
That's just bad. Who'd they foul? Herder again?
Looks like it. Troy, you got a fan? It says the guy wearing green is handsome. That's you, Troy.
Is my wife make another account there? My wife make another account.
I think that's what it is. From the Philippines. They love you in the Philippines, Troy.
I just got a haircut, so
that must be what it is.
I got my Spivey special. I don't know if you guys can see it. My Spivey special shirt on. Just so I don't just wear green. Just... You type that in.
Don't flatter Troy. This is not what this show's about.
This is all what the show's about. They missed the first there. I was too busy blushing.
He's 3 for 6 from the line tonight.
Okay, got 1 of 2, down 5.
Okay. Yeah, maybe.
They started the clock before he touched it.
So we get it at half court now, right? Because they screwed the
clock. Yeah.
And we get a bonus 2 points. I think that's how it works. Ooh, we got a high Troy with a heart sign. This is good.
Now we're talking.
I like where this show's going.
My fan club is just at 2 now. My wife even got out of it, but
I love it. I love it.
okay, so Foxy down
All right,
5.
get it
Let's
up the
see what we
floor.
got. They fouled him.
That's
They haven't
exactly
fouled.
what you should do.
Yeah, you don't want a big 3 there. Maybe Fox can do that one where he makes the first, misses the second on purpose, gets it, lays it in, and 1, misses it, kicks it out, 3, we win.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what's gonna happen. That's the most likely scenario here.
What are my odds? Okay, so this other night, this
I
guy
think those are
bet.
John Mellencamp winning an Oscar odds trade.
Check this out. This guy the other night, he bet $100, 4 people to make the first bucket of the game
I saw
to
that.
win. You saw that, and
Yeah.
you saw the Porzingis.
Yeah.
How he against us, he missed the layup. Oh,
Wide open layup.
I'd be so mad. Well, I would never bet $100 on something that outlandish, but
Did we get the ball?
no, Gallinari did.
Barnes flipped it to the other team. And Fox
I
is
just I don't.
asking for a foul, I'm sure.
Yeah, what I don't like the way Fox has really developed with his personality and the way they're complaining about everything lately. I don't like the way he's going. I like the way Hallie plays.
Yeah. That's what Fox was last year when he was scoring 28 a game. It was because he was getting all these foul calls, and now he's not.
I don't know what he's arguing there. That it went out of bounds off the other guy.
When he went wildly out of control into the lane, someone accidentally grazed his arm or something? Is that what he's complaining about?
He was saying the Hawks guy hit the ball out of bounds, and when the guy tried to save it, he was out of bounds.
Mo Harkless is mad. Not
That's
anymore.
why he's
He's laughing
laughing.
about it. Yeah, he's so mad.
It's one of
He's
those.
laughing.
That's the only technical I ever got as a high school basketball player. I laughed at the ref like that, and he teed me up.
That sounds about right. That sounds like something you do. All right, Kings down 6. They're not
Ball
even
game.
going to try to get a shot off. Final score: Hawks 108, Kings 102.
Marvin was close.
He was very close, actually.
Marvin
6
was
points.
close. Yeah, that's what you want on your home court is Herter celebrating.
Kevin Herter.
He did
Kevin
make
Herter
a big
got
laugh there.
11 rebounds tonight.
I think that was the difference in the game is Kingston and a lot of, for one, they didn't play good defense. And for two, they never ended their defensive, things with the defensive rebound. A lot of offensive rebounds by the Hawks, a lot of bad pick and roll defense per usual. And the offense just wasn't clicking like it normally does. Buddy, nowhere close on that 1-3. He didn't really shoot the ball that well tonight. A lot of guys didn't.
We need a wing, Troy. We need a wing.
Zach want wingy.
Zachy want wingy. Yes.
All right. That was fun.
Good show. A lot of fun.
Great
If
show.
you are joining us on Twitch, we are going to be sending you off to join the Animal 916 if I can figure it out correctly, which generally I cannot.
He's playing Star Wars?
Yeah, he's usually streaming
Madden.
But it is not doing that tonight. So we will be heading out there. Thank you for joining us tonight. A whole bunch of likes, whole lot of new followers. If you're not currently doing it, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter at Spivey Special. Join us on Twitch when we do our shows, usually weekly around Wednesday nights around 7:30, 8 o'clock.
Whenever we get the old kiddos to bed,
And
appreciate all our
few other Kings live streams coming up here in the next month. So keep an eye out on that. Join us from the Philippines.
Appreciate all our Philippines fans and all the ones that think I'm cute. So thank you guys so much. Give Zach a compliment next week, would you? Come on.
Someone has to think I'm attractive. Not even my wife can jump in with one. All right.
No. All right, Zach, you're fat.
All right, Troy, you're fat. Later.
Recording stopped.
All right.
I don't know how
I'm going
it's
to
just us now, right?
Send it over to Tyler.
It's just us right now, right?
It is just us. The stream is still going, but we sent it to Tyler, I believe. We're sending one person to his raid, which is us.
You see that? I follow you guys already to see Troy every time you are going to live.
So good. So good. That's the best thing that's ever happened in my entire life. Okay.